Testing 1 2 1 2. Hey everybody, yeah, a little bit of a issue. Just started today, in fact. Had it happen a few times or just stall out. Thank you for that 5x5 CP. That's Marion Maple. Thank you guys. Be right with you.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. You know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light
Hello, my friends, my pals, my amigos. Hey, happy Saturday night, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to the SimFanatic channel. Welcome one and all and the SimFan family. Captain Red Sky, good to see you. TJ Turner, Phoenix Aviation, Kyle Klassen, or Klassen. It's Klassen. Klassen. What's up, Kyle? Good to see you. Ivan 007's in the house, friends. TJ Turner. We also have Bats. We got Tetley in here. We've got Bungo Bunny. We have Rudin the Great. We even have Captain Howdy in the house. Good to see you. Nick H. Original Happy is in here. Maple Leaf. Maple, is Bunny still beating you in the hours? I saw that. That is so funny. That is so funny. She's just taunting you now, man. She's just taunting you. Johnny Mon, hell of a guy, is in the house. ZX Pilot says good evening, all. Good to see ZX. Aviation Sparta. So good to see you. Talking about good to see you. Hey, matey. Matey's in the house, friends. Say hello to matey. The aviation spotter there. Everybody's rubbing it in, doing the top hours. I love it. Kyle Summers. How's it going, Kyle? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I think I saw a Delt in there earlier. Delt, that guy. What's up? Still frozen in time at 93.75. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I'm just going to have to give you like 1,000 hours, right? That guy. Just plug it in, you know. Then you'll be ahead of Bunny and Maple. That would be cheating, though, wouldn't it? Captain Red Sky, what is up? Phoenix Aviation. I was thinking about playing your song a little earlier, but I had problems with Microsoft Flight Simulator loading. Got stuck in loading world data. Now, all of a sudden, it happened to me today. I've never had that problem. Maybe once. Like today, I had it like 3 or 4 times, and I'd have to like do a complete cold boot with my computer. I don't know what the deal is. You know, I haven't had that problem up till today, and I don't know. There's a couple of things I kind of wonder if it is, but I'll talk about that later. And we also have, who's doing what now? Mighty! Welcome to Commercial Pilot, buddy. Everybody dropping some blue skies and some orange whips to our good friend Matey. Good to see you, Matey. Thank you for that Commercial Pilot membership, my friend. And now you have the special emojis, Matey. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Buddy says you can do it, Maple. Just you gotta stay tried and true. And quit getting thrown into couch victims, Maple. I mean, you keep getting thrown into couch victims. You keep falling asleep. Thought that was my thing. I guess you're even worse than me, and you're a youngin', Maple. How sad is that? Maple, it's good to see you, though. I know we give you a hard time, but you love it. Harry W. is in the house. Harry, it's good to see you. CP 6565. Can't miss you, CP or Harry. Wow, good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm wondering, Marion Harris, a.k.a. a Chip of Sneeze, is in here. And Philip Tashi Draco is here. And Delgam, what's up? In the Hangar Studio, 713 says, I'll be hanging out at Brett's until he's done. See you, SimFans, in a little while. We will be here waiting for you, Hangar, with open arms. Right, Pruden? Right, Pruden? Right. All right, friends. So tonight, we're back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 as we take the newly released, updated PA28 PIPER Turbo Aero for a scenic island hopping adventure across Greece. Actually, we'll be doing some Greek island hopping. And this is actually Marsh W. had suggested this, and I don't see Marsh W. If you're out there, Marsh W., thank you. If not, maybe you'll see it later. But cool videos from a cool guy is in here. Everybody in chat. Leave None Alive. Leave None Alive says, I'll be on in an hour. That sounds great. I did dig the Dino Nuggets there, Leave None Alive, that you dropped in Discord just for me. I don't know. Captain Howdy like started that. I had Dino Nuggets once, and I've never been able to like. You guys have never left me alone on that one. I don't know what the deal is, but I'll take it. Maple Leaf says, what's the first cruise altitude? It's 3,500 feet or above, Maple. 3,500 feet or above. Phoenix Aviation already ate my Dino Nuggets earlier. Nice. You love Dino Nuggets, Captain Howdy says. I do like the Dino Nuggets. It's all about the shape, Captain Howdy. You know what? It makes a nugget taste so much different when it's shaped in the form of a dinosaur. Don't know what it is. It just happens, right? Anyway, friends. So we're going to, again, take the PIPER Aero, Turbo Aero, and I'll be talking about the changelog and what has been updated. So it is 2024 compatible. I question if it's fully compatible. I'll get into that in a minute. But once we get airborne, I'll go over the main changes and updates. And there are some bugs that I'll be going over as well, like the PMS 50. Yeah, that the GTN, that's not working. But in any case, for this flight, I'll be using my full hardware setup, maximizing realism and immersion. That includes the Honeycomb Alpha yoke, and we'll take a look at that right now. That's this right here. Yes, in my palms, my friends. The Honeycomb Alpha flight controls, and then, of course, we're going to be using the rudder pedals. I do have my foot condoms on, and so I am flying safe tonight. And then, of course, the Bravo with our good friends from Flight Sim Mods. Let's give it up to our friends, Flight Sim Mods. Yes. We actually have the PIPER Aero 3 lever set. This is for this plane. It matches the plane. It's great. And we're also going to be, I already talked about the Windwing Orion rudder pedals. I talked about my foot condoms, and then I completely missed saying, yes, it's our friends over at Windwing that are our partners, and we give them a hand because they're awesome. They got a care package that's supposed to come to me, but with all the tariffs and the slow boats to the U.S., I haven't gotten the care package yet, but I am looking forward to that. But I want to say thank you to our friends at Windwing for being partners of the channel, and they're great. They are awesome. We're going to see them at Flight Sim Expo. Yes, indeed. Indeed. And expect beautiful views over the, is it pronounced Aegean Sea? Aegean Sea, hands-on VFR flying, and close look at how this new aircraft performs in 2024. And before we dive in, I want to see who's all in here in the simulator. But before I do that, you get to see my ugly mug. Hey, friends, I'm Symphonetic. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining us tonight. It is time to get started. All right, do I still have my foot condoms on? Oh, I do. Or I'm sorry, the rudder. Okay, there we go. So one of the things I notice is, like, I'm not seeing you guys until I get really close. Isn't there like a proximity setting? What the hell? Did that get, like, changed or what? Let's go back in. Son of a motherless goat. Let's go over here. Okay. Where's that at? Is it under, I saw it so, like, forward. Where is that? Where is that? Okay, so, where's it at anyway? Is it online? Where's it at where you show the, peeps close and distant and stuff? Andrew, what's up, Andrew? Everybody welcome Andrew to the house. The house of pain. I know, Andrew, it's painful listening to me. Where's the distance thing? Why do you have so many more settings options than me? Maple, because you're on Xbox. You're on Xbox, that's why. Where's the setting, though, where it's like the distance thing? Anybody know? Can't fix it, Symphonetic? It's not rolling cache. Multiplayer, live multiplayer servers. What the heck is it? Advanced, maybe? No. Graphics? Here. Global render. I think it's under here. Terrain detail. 150. Ultra, high. Characters, air traffic, Where's the proximity thing? Motion blur, air traffic. Okay, ultra, road traffic. I don't know. There's a part where it's like, shows that you're thinking of when you're flying close, but the sim distance can't fix. Maybe LOD. Oh, okay. Son of a buck. I didn't say what you think I said. I said B-U-C-K. Son of a buck. All right, friends. We're going to jump on into it. Why am I so far away from you guys? Like, aren't you guys going to take off from, did the runways change? Because I'm supposed to, last time I checked the weather, we were going to be taking off of runway 3 right. And you guys are all over at 210. I might have to just taxi a lot. But, okay, let's start off and talk about the plane. We'll turn the music off. So we're going to do Shift C. So, again, I've had Just Flight. I've had these aircraft since they were released. Okay, here on my on my phone now. Oh, okay, buddy. So I've had the PIPER Aero. When did these come out, Kyle? Like in 2023 or something like that. They've been out for a while. I actually got my PPL on the PIPER Cherokee. If any of you know the PIPER Cherokee. One of the things that you'll notice, like, unlike PMDG with their 777-200ER and not giving a single cent discount for those of us that have the 300ER. Okay, thanks, PMDG. We'll just pay the whole freaking price because you want to get a money grab. Anyway, I digress. But, like, Unlike PMDG, why I was saying PMDG, like their 777-200ER, fully compatible with 2024, and you walk right through it. No, this one, you actually, like real 2024 aircraft, you stop, right? You're not walking through it. You're not playing like, you know who, walking through aircraft, okay? So that works. But the one thing that does not work is removing the chocks. Now, obviously, that's probably not a big deal to many of you. Might not be a big deal to you. It's not really that big of a deal to me. But, you know, you would think, okay, if it's really 2024 fully compatible, you would think you'd be able to do, like, pull the chocks and the tie downs down and, you know, walk around the aircraft and, you know, pull this open and, you know, do different things like that. So, yeah. And then the other thing, too, which is a little disappointing, you can't click on the door either. Nothing. I can't go in, so I got to hit Shift-C, and I get in there. Is that a big deal? I don't know. But, you know, when they say fully 2024 compatible now, you would expect some of those things that are 2024 to work. Okay, now I'm going to talk about some other things here. It does have improved flight dynamics oops, shit. You know what? I just, see, all these, I do like this, though. All of these circuit breakers, actually, you can pull in and, you know, all of these are clickable. Kind of nifty, right? Nav 2. So that's kind of cool. But it does have an improved EFB. It does have improved EFB. So, like, if we go over here, you can see you can do your aircraft states, ready for takeoff, or start, cold and dark, all that. I'm not going to have to tell everybody this. I think it does save the state, Kyle. And we're going to remove the chocks. It goes bloop. I don't know if you heard that. We'll hear it. Listen. Bloop. Bloop. Okay. So there's little sound effects. Hey, you get what you pay for. And then, you know, you can open the cabin door, of course, and the baggage door over here. It's over here. You put your knickknacks and paddywhacks and give a dog a bone in there. Close that, and then oil door. See, now I would think if it was truly 2024 compatible, you would be able to go around and do this, right? Okay, well, not a big deal. Not a big deal. But it kind of ruins the immersion experience, right? Because, like, the whole point of 2024 was supposed to be you walk around your aircraft and you check everything out and you open this and you look at the dipstick. You look in the fuel tanks. You know, I would think that they would have this, or you could click and open that. But, you know, am I being picky? You all think I'm being picky. Am I being picky? All right. I probably am. Delt game. Captain Red Sky says, wow, that is RHE. Don't touch buttons. Captain Audi said. Don't touch the buttons. Don't push the buttons. We have 41 in here. Hello, friends. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're just checking out the PIPER Aero 4, Turbo Aero 4, that is apparently 2024 fully compatible. And Delt Gam, what's up, buddy? Dropping in the $2 dono. Delt, what in the heck, buddy? Thank you so much for your continued support. Let's give it up to Delt. Let's give him a hand. Delt, thank you, my friend. Thank you for that $2 dono. That is very kind of you, my friend. Let's drop in some blue sky, some orange whips for our good buddy Delt. Hell, we'll even throw in a couple STDs. How about that, Delt? How about it? We'll give you a couple STDs. Johnny Man, hell of a guy, by the way. Thank you, Johnny, Captain Red Sky, and Bat, and for recognizing our good friend Delt. Has been here with the channel for a long time. He drops in another $2 dono. Well played, my friend. Delt, thanks so much again for another dono. Friends, Delt's getting out of control here. Here we go.
Pasture up Sim family.
You got Bitch and Betty to talk to us, Delt. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, Delt. Thank you so much for those donos. You're too kind, and you are a great friend. I can't wait to see you, Delt, and the rest of you at Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island, when we get jiggy with it. In this time, we don't have to man a booth. We can go out, explore, engage all of you that are going to be there. Give Maple our condolences because he can't get ahead in top hours. Right? I mean, he just can't. He's not going to win. I think it's hilarious. Anyway, thanks, Delt. Thanks again. So, what the heck? Okay, go back here. In here. Okay, so you got your dual GNS, which we have here. And you can switch this back and forth, so you can go to, your 530, you can go to the PMS 50 GTN. Now, I do have this working for other aircraft. Now, you can download this from PMS50.com or something like that. At Providence, baby. You got it, Johnny. You've got it, buddy. You got it. But it doesn't work in here for whatever reason, so it kind of sucks. So we're going to go to, you can even do the GPS 100 if you want old school. But I do like the fact that you can change these out and that. So that's kind of nice. Oops, I forgot to reset all this. Okay, we're good. LGAV. Okay, so let's go through the checklist. The checklist is actually pretty good. So you can go over here. You can hit tab on your keyboard for MS 2024, and then you click on this little aircraft thing. And then you go to checklist. And the checklist actually is pretty good. So you got your click spot here. Now, not all of these work. Not all these work, but a lot of them work. So parking brake is set. Gear selector is down. We're going to have to see if this works. I did launch the Honeycomb. What is it? AFC_bridge.exe. Avionics off. There isn't really an avion. Does anybody know? I don't think there's actually an avionics switch. Pilot Rick, what's up, buddy? Pilot Rick in the house. Pilot Rick, how's it going, buddy? Glad to have you here. Is Harry still in here? Pilot Rick, it's good to see you, man. I don't know. Did Harry just stop by and say hello and go? Harry, are you in here? Do talk to us, Harry. Maple Leaf says, what's the departure runway? Last I checked, it was runway 3 right, but somebody checked that and let me know. Okay, anyway, so where was I? Oh, checklist. So we got the avionics off, mixture to lean. And again, we've got the Bravo and the PIPER set. So we got this to lean. And these are full 1-to-1 scale, which I do love from our friends at Flight Sim Mods. And mixtures at lean, magnetos are off. As you can see here, the magnetos are off. All right, check. Battery switch, I'm not going to turn it on right now. The fuel's good. Actually, I will turn it on. Let's check our fuel. There's our fuel. We got full fuel. Somebody remind me. I'm gonna count on you, Captain Howdy, to remind me every 30. Well, actually, we'll start with 30 minutes, and we'll switch fuel tanks. You do need to manually do it. Your fuel is right here, and so you do need to change those. LRM, thank you, Bats. God dang it, I would have forgot it. You'd think by now I'd remember it. I should put that on my checklist, Bats. Thank you. I don't need that on my checklist. I've got you, right? You're always going to remind me about it. At least I think. Okay. Fuel quantity is checked. That'll cost you. Still 3 right. Okay, thanks, Johnny Mon. Hell of a guy, by the way. Thanks, Bats. Let's see. Annunciator panel, so that's this right here. So you push this. Actually, it won't work unless you have your battery on. There you go. So you see that works. Now our Garmin's coming to life. I'm just going to leave the battery on. You all see this? Yeah, you see it. Flight controls, flaps. I'm not going to check that. Elevator trim. We go down here. Our trim should be neutral, which you can see a little white line, and it is neutral. Pre-flight exterior, we already did some of this. Tie downs, we got to go over here, and I already removed those, remember? What the fudge? There we go. Tie downs, chocks, tow bar, we didn't have to worry about. Engine oil door, we checked that. Yada, yada, yada. Before engine start, circuit breakers are in. Let's make sure, because I actually accidentally hit one open. Alternate air, that's right here, and that is off. Prop RPM, lever, if you will, lever. We're going to go ahead and put that to full up. Okay, that's full up. And fuel selector, fullest tank, and we're already at the left tank. Let's go ahead and go back to the left tank, and that looks good. Engine start. Throttle can go to quarter, and we're going to go to a quarter. There we go. And battery switch is already on. Alternators to on. Go ahead and turn that on. Beacon's on. Beacon is on. Another thing you'll notice is if you go outside, you can't really see the lights. Like at first I thought, oh, it's not even working. It's not even working. And then I'm like, okay, well, let's just put it to dark. So I went here. And I was like, all right, let's see. So you can actually see if they work. But you can see how dim they are. So they are working in the so they are there. But yeah, very hard. So that's something I don't know. I mean, you would think you would still be able to see, though. Let's do sunrise. I like your idea there. I think TJ Turner said sunrise, but so we'll make it sunrise. So right now I'm going to do 5:23 in the AM. Beacons on, navigation lights are on, fuel pump. Okay, let's go back inside. Let's turn the fuel pump on low. Enter, enter, and enter, enter. There we go. Fuel pump to low. So it's gonna. Oh. I don't actually hear it. That's interesting. Okay, fuel pump is low. Make sure to rich. There, I can hear it now. Then we're gonna pull that back. Okay. Propeller clear. Let's go ahead and open this up. 2 clicks. Clear. And ignition to start. Here we go. And on the alpha here, if you can see this, there's actually a magneto switch here, which is kind of nice. And so I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, and we're going to give it some throttle, or mixture. There we go. Back to both. God, well, she purrs. She just purrs. Ooh, we're going to bring that back down to 15, or about 1,500 RPM. There we go. Mark Griffin, how's it going? Mark Griffin, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining us tonight. How do, my friend? How do? All right, so we got that done, which is nice. Mixture is rich. Engine is started. Magnetos to both. Throttle's at about 1,500. Fuel pumps is still at low. Oil pressure, we're going to go ahead and check that. That's right here. Oil temperature looks good. Oil pressure's a little low. But if we rev the engine up a little bit, because I was below 1,500, I think, that'll bring that pressure up into the green. So that's good. Okay. And then you have the warm engine checklist. So the checklist, actually, they did a good job with the checklist, I think. Taxiing. Right, so landing light can come on. And avionics, I don't think, did anybody tell me, is there a switch for the avionics? I don't think there is, because they automatically came on here. So, you know, whatever. I can do the GTN 750 if I want to, like, launch it from the menu bar there. Who's in front of me? All right. Okay, we're about ready to go. This doesn't take as long. The good news is this doesn't take as long as the PMDG, right? Radios, transponder. Let's go ahead and get that to standby. We actually are going to be doing a VFR flight. So do 1,200 on the transponder. Altimeter, let's set that. All right. Altimeter is set. So you should be at about 225 feet or something like that. Heading indicator is still, did somebody say it's 3? We're on 3 right. And one of the things, it takes forever to do the heading indicator with the Bravo, so I just go over here and click, and then I can move it ever so slightly to 3. All right. Taxi area is clear, I think. Actually, it's not. Parking brake release, and we're going to test the brakes, and we'll get to before takeoff checklist. All right, here we go, friends. Let's check. Oh, you can see the LED lights are working. I'll let you all know if you haven't been able to get that to work. I will let you know the magic sauce to get that to the LED lights to work in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. All right. We're going to do a little roundabout here and get ourselves over to runway 3 right. And I'm going to get a little bit more into why that's like that. Hey, we've got a new subscriber. Who's just subscribed? Who's the subscriber? It is Nicholas. Nicholas just subscribed. Nicholas, if you're in the stream, thank you for, like, everybody welcome Nicholas to the SimFan family, would ya? Could ya? Nicholas, thanks so much for your membership or your subscription there, buddy. Thank you. Welcome to the SimFan family. It's good to have you here with us insane people. All right. I'm just going to mosey on over here. Aviation, or Phoenix Aviation says, actually, if it was at my PC, I wouldn't have been able to fly anyway since I only have 2020. Oh. You know what some people do, Phoenix, is they actually fly the same route, even though they don't have 2024. They still fly along with us in 2020. You know, the one thing I can't figure out, for the love of me, is why is, you know, Microsoft should have this cross-platform. Like, why can't they do 2020 and 2024 to have, you know, I mean, I can kind of get it, where there's different elevations and the characteristics are different and stuff, but you wouldn't think it'd be that hard to be able to do multiplayer together in 2020 and 2024, but I digress. I'm going to go ahead and... No flaps. I'm going to go ahead and put a notch of flaps in. Yeah. I'm going to put a notch of flaps in. As you can see here. Check our ailerons. And we're looking good. And we got Wingman and Maple ready for takeoff. Ready for takeoff. Actually, why didn't I not have my... Here, you can see the cameras right underneath here. So I got all the 3 cameras running to show the rudder pedals, the throttle, and the alpha here. As we pull up behind good old Maple Leaf. Maple Leaf is still trailing Bunny by like 2 hours. Mexican Aviator, how's it going, Mexican Aviator? It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us, our friend. Wingman 21 says Wingman is not loaded completely. Oh. Now, do you mean loaded as in... or do you mean loading your simulator? I assume it's the second. It's the latter. Sorry, that wasn't really that good. That was bad, in fact. Oh, that's right. You don't drink, Wingman. You're a wise, wise man, Wingman. Don't ever pick up that nasty habit, brother. What are you? What is Maple in? Maple, what are you flying? That looks like the... Are you flying like a... oh, gosh, I'm... Cessna 400, thank you. Wait, that's a Cessna 400? C400? Wow. All right, 25 likes, 45 watching. That is amazing, Captain Red Sky. It's amazing, everybody. Thank you so much. We've got 3 landing challenges tonight. And we're doing some beautiful Greek island hopping. We've done this before, but I think it's been like 2 years or something like that. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Is Andrew still watching? Is Andrew still with us? Actually, Andrew, if you're still here, I almost sent you a message. I work with Andrew, by the way, friends. I almost sent you a message because I was like, hey, Andrew, we're doing a GA flight. And I know you like the GA flights, and I was hoping that maybe you would join. Are you going to join us? Or you can join us at the next airport. Here's the route. No pressure. I bet I just saw it. You like the GA routes like many of you, and so I thought, hey, you know, maybe. And oh, so over here, if you want to get this tablet away, you can just click this icon and then off, and then that'll take that tablet away. Sandman says hello, all on the fence with the Piper. Your timing is impeccable. Welcome to the live stream, Sandman. Thank you for joining us. Yes, it is. I love this plane. I actually learned on the Piper Cherokee in real life. That's where I got my PPL. Look, we got Summa Kyle, Maple Leaf, Proctus Air, several of us in the Turbo Arrow. It's a lovely plane. We're going to get beat around here, Kyle, not everybody in this plane, by the way. And this first airport that we're landing at, we're going to be going over a mountain ridge. Not a mountain. It's kind of a mountain hill, big hill, mountain. I don't know. What constitutes a mountain? Anyway, we're going to get some updrafts and some downdrafts. And I know, Kyle, you know all about it. But we got TJ Turner, Wingman. We got Bats back there. Matey, Summa Kyle, Maple Leaf, Proctus. And what in the hell is that noise? It's a flying cigar. I really need to figure out how I can get the longer distance stuff working. Okay, are we ready, friends? Are you ready? Are you ready? Am I ready? I don't know if I'm ready, but let's do this anyway. Let's do it. And we're rolling. We just blew through Maple. Blew through him. Blew through him. Bruden's ready. Bruden, you're not flying, are you? Where are you? Did I miss you? 80 knots. Let's go ahead and rotate. Right, and gear coming up, and like check this out, friends. We've got the red lights, and you can see those go out as we climb away here. All right, we're gonna make our way. We're gonna go ahead and start turning to the right, but first we got to pull this throttle out. Notice right here, this says overboost. You don't want to like do that for too long, or you could have a problem. So you're just going to pull that throttle out until that light goes out. And then that way we're not going to overheat our engine. There we go. We're going to go ahead and take out our flaps. So one notch of flaps coming out. And we're going to go ahead and start turning to the right. I must say that the flight model is pretty damn good on this. I can definitely tell there's more bouncing around with the different turbulence and stuff like that. So that's kind of a nice thing here. Let's see what our friends are doing back here. There we go. TJ Turner. ZX Pilot's in here. When did he show up? When did you get in here, ZX? Where you been all my life? All right, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves acquainted. Talk about ruining the immersion. What, because I went outside? Vruden, you like me being outside. I love the animation of the propeller. I'm going to talk about that, though. There's a bug with this propeller. I'll talk about that once we get to the end of the game, or the stream. The flight, if you will. Set course to 119, so we're going to go ahead and do that on the Bravo. 119. 19, this way. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and fly up to 3,500 feet. Read 2 lines up. Vruden says, I have to exit VR to use the menu. Oh, that sucks. Oh, Vruden. Here we're going to turn this landing light off. Landing light coming off. And we'll keep on climbing. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Thank you so much. It's good to have you all here. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Saturday. A wonderful weekend, if you will. It's good to see you all. All the newcomers, old-timers like myself, and everyone in between. It is so good to see you. And, yeah, I was having an issue with 2024. Any of you had issues where it just locks? It doesn't lock, but it stops loading in loading world data. It just started happening to me today. And there were two changes I did. The only 2 changes I had. Give me a second. I got to turn on the autopilot here. So what we're going to do is we're going to enable the autopilot. Ooh, I forgot to turn that off. We just push this thing forward. So one of the things, you see this flashing light. See that flashing light? You want to get that to stop. You just go down here and you push this thing forward. Emergency down. Then it'll stop. Let's go ahead and turn autopilot. So if I turn autopilot on, it's going to turn that on over there. And then we're going to hit nav. And you're going to see this flip over to nav, and we should track. Now, one of the things that they did, I got to turn the engine's kind of loud. One of the things that they did do is with the 2024 version of this plane, Just Flight improved the GPS and improved the flight characteristics and that of this aircraft. So that was one of the things that they did. Kyle Summer says, what you going to use for cruise power? That's a good question. I don't have any idea. You think I've thought that far ahead? I'm probably going to use something like... I don't know, 75%, Kyle? What do you think? Does that sound good? 75%? What do you think, Kyle? You tell me, buddy. You be my first officer. Oh, shit. I went over the... all right, we're going to level out. I wasn't paying attention to my altitude here. I meant to stop at 3,500. I read your message, Symphonic, and I more care about the 737 MAX 8 than the A350. Okay, new deal then. New deal. Here's the thing. What do you think, Captain Howdy? How about you buy tonight Call of Duty Modern Warfare 6 or what? No, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 tonight, so you can play tonight, and I will promise you I will buy the 737 MAX 8, and we will fly that next week on Wednesday. How about that? What do you all think? That's a pretty good deal, right? It's a good deal. See, everybody thinks it's a good deal. Even Bath thinks it's a good deal. Why am I so far off this line? Well, I guess I'm not really. When will you buy it? I'll buy it. Well, let's see. Tomorrow. Don't forget, friends. Mother's Day is tomorrow. If you have wives and you have kids, did you get your wife something for Mother's Day? And you need to make sure you call your mother. For those of you that are fortunate to still have your mom, Hopefully most of you do. Don't forget to call your mom tomorrow and wish her a happy Mother's Day. Captain Howdy, I will buy the aircraft tomorrow. I'll buy the 737 MAX 8 tomorrow if you buy Call of Duty tonight. I'll even buy it tonight after we're done, but why am I going off course here? What's going on? I'm supposed to be on nav. What in the flop is up? Let me cycle this once. Here. Is it gonna... Okay, here we go. That was weird. So that's a little buggy. It's a little buggy. Pilot Rick says it's about time. 737 MAX. Yes, you need that Symphonetic. All right, buddy. Yeah, I know. So Pilot Rick, Captain Howdy has been trying to get me to get the 737 MAX 8 for like the longest. What a beautiful scene that is. For the longest time, my friend. And you wholeheartedly recommend it, do you, Pilot Rick? I think you've said that before to me, actually, thinking about it. Let's pull the, oh, geez. I should have pulled this down to 2,400. Let me pull those RPMs out. And then let's go ahead and do cruise power. We'll go about right there. What do you think, Kyle? Does that look good? I'm right, cruise power. It's about what? Does that look all right? Yes, it's my favorite 737. Oh, Matey says, read my message. The heading hold is a little offline. This plane is not done. Oh, okay. Thanks, Matey. Although when I reset it, it looks like it's doing better, Matey. Matey, look, it's on the line now. It's on the line. It's in the pipe. 5x5. Look at that. Right on the line, my friend. You know, it bothers me that I can't see your planes in the distance. Like, what is up with that? I swear I could see them before. I don't know. What's up with the sim anyway? When is Sim Update 2 coming out? It's coming out soon, isn't it? At least I can see your gamer tags, by golly. Captain Howdy says, in my opinion, the 737 MAX 8 has the best overall sounds, engine, taxi, flaps, etc. Now, Captain Howdy, okay, that's fair. But does the 737 MAX 8 have better sounds than the PMDG Boris AudioWorks add-on has? Or is it about equivalent? Do you know? Inquiring minds want to know, Captain Howdy. Indeed. Bat says yes. Better sounds even, Bats? Wow. Well, I say, my friends. You guys are like, okay, well, so do we have a deal, Captain Howdy? I mean, we've got 39 witnesses here that I'm telling everybody that you buy Call of Duty tonight, I will pick up the 737 MAX 8. Okay, deal. Hey, better. We got a deal. We got a deal. Everybody clap your hands. You know what I love most about that, Maple? Now I can watch you and Captain Howdy. Like, what we're going to have to do is do, like, gunfight. Get 2v2 or something going on. And then I can see, like, see if Maple can put his money where his mouth is. Right? Right, Captain Howdy? All right. You know, I just thought of something. I wonder if the PAP3 works with the 737 MAX 8. That might be a good thing to check out, right, Pilot Rick? I'm going to have to check that out. I'm not so sure it works with the 737 MAX 8. I'll still get it, but I'm not sure it'll work with it. It does? Okay, perfect. It does? Awesome. Hey, that deserves one of these. That's what I'm saying. PAP3 and PFP work? Awesome. The PFP does too? Oh, wow. I'm there. I am there. That's awesome. Okay, well, Pilot Rick, and you have both of them, obviously, so that is excellent news, my friend. Excellent news. I'm going to drop down to 3,500 feet here because I went over, so we're just going to go ahead and descend a little bit. What are you guys running right now for ground speed? Am I going too... Oh, there's Kyle. Am I going too fast, or am I going just right, Kyle? Yep, I'll fly it on Wednesday. Yep. I assume it's have any of you used like the JD checklist? Oh, by the way, is another question I have, Captain Audi, is the 737 MAX 8 2024 compatible or not? Please tell me it is. It's almost? Okay. And are they going to do like a free upgrade for it or not? Or are they going to be like PMDG where they're going to charge you a nominal fee? I'm so upset with them right now. I'm not even going to go into it. But those of us that have the 777 300ER and they make you pay full price for the 200ER, okay. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep myself under control, not get myself into trouble. Say something I will regret. Bat says soon and free. Pilot Rick says yes, free upgrade, and there's almost there for 2024. It's coming. Awesome. Matey says you're going down. Oh. Yeah, I really haven't been a big fan of PMDG's pricing model. I mean, it's their company. They can do what they want, but they're really taking advantage, I think, of all of us and their pricing models. That's just my feeling. That's my own humble opinion. CP65 is in the house. Welcome back, CP65. Like I said, they can do whatever they want. It's their company. They make great aircraft. I won't deny that. I love their airplanes. I don't love their pricing model. Some Kyle back there also flying the Turbo Aero 4. Beautiful. That guy says, I have this in 2020, doesn't port over. Oh, which? I'm sorry, that guy. What? Which doesn't port over? I'm sorry, I'm confused. What doesn't port over? Ron Dazzo released a video yesterday. He did, Pilot Rick? I missed it. What'd he say? Give me your money. What did he say? This Piper? Well, that guy, you should, okay, here's the thing. Go to Just Flight site and download. There's a new version that was just released yesterday. That's why we're highlighting this today, or tonight. There's a new version. It's all the Piper aircraft, the Turbo Aero 3, 4, the Warrior, and what's the other one? Cherokee? All three of them have been updated to be 2024 compatible. I just picked the Turbo Aero 4 to highlight and fly tonight with y'all. 10 minutes to destination. Yes, we're pretty close. A&M Flyer Robin, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Welcome, my friend. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Emmett the Nemesis, how's it going? He says, how is everyone tonight? We're doing well, Emmett. Thank you for joining us. No, don't get me wrong, friends. I love PMDG. You know that I love PMDG. Because I have so many videos on their aircraft, and I love their Boeing. I love their aircraft. It's quality. I do. I love the PMDG. I just don't love their new pricing model since they went to Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think it sucks. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I think it's, I think they try to claim that you can pick whatever aircraft you want, and then just buy that, not buy a base. Oh, we're all gonna buy the base. Give us just a base and then let us pick which aircraft we want. Don't make us pay full $77 for the 200ER and the 300ER. I think that's really obnoxiously bad. Is that something I should say? Obnoxious. Does that even make sense? What is your altitude and are you descending? I'm descending into the ground right now. Thank you, Bats. I got on my little bit of my rant there, and I forgot that I was descending. Thank you. Are you thirsty, Sim? No. To eat the water, yeah. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, guys. I would have crashed into the frickin' drink there. The one thing is that brings up a good point with this aircraft. You can't set a predefined altitude like you can with many aircraft, where, you can set the altitude, and you can say, I want to go down to 2,500 feet or whatever. Yeah, we're at 1,000. I'm going to have to climb. Son of a... You can obviously tell I'm not used to flying these planes where I have to, actually pay attention. Oh, Nelly. I told you where you were going down, Symphony. Sorry, matey. I thought you were referring to Kyle's right there with me. He's gonna watch me go kablunk into the drink. Oh, in real life, yeah. I know, right? There's a difference though. When I'm flying for real bats, I'm not talking. I'm actually paying attention to what I'm doing. Believe it or not. That would have been hilarious. I was waiting for the splash. Kerplunk. That's what would have happened. In the drink. I know you all want to see me crash. You all live to see me crash. You love to see me crash. Because I don't do it very often. I did it with the AM225. You all saw that. I did one of these. That was the last stream. Maple, you saw it. I went down like a freaking manhole cover. I completely got behind the aircraft. And what's really sad is I was talking. Did you all notice that earlier in the stream? I'm like, yeah, you got to stay ahead of the aircraft. Don't get behind the curve. If you get behind the curve, you're going to crash it. You're going to fall down like a manhole cover. And that's exactly what I did. Like the last stream. I'm glad you liked it, Bats. All right, by the way, this is going to be our first landing challenge of 3 tonight. First of 3. Again, it's a little different. The landing challenges, oh yeah, Karma, with the GA planes. I'm going to go ahead and just level out now. 2,500 feet. It's a little different with the GA planes, friends. This one, it's whoever hits on the numbers or who hits closest after the numbers. There is no bouncing, Maple. If you hit before the numbers, you are DQ'd, and you're going to get one of these. It sounds a little bit like this. But as long as you can land like halfway down the runway, as long as you land and don't bounce, as long as it's after the numbers, you're going to be fine. No bouncing, no crashing into the numbers. And so first landing challenge is coming up right in about 5 minutes. And who's it going to be? Is it going to be Maple? It's going to be Bats. Bats, are you seriously flying the C-17? And you are. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. What's N911 flying? What are you flying, N911? The original Happy, is it going to be Johnny Mon? Is it going to be ZX Pilot? Is it going to be Wingman? Wingman does pretty well. Is it going to be Tashi Draco? Probably going to be Kyle. Could it be Symphonetic? I don't know. I don't know. Could be. Probably not. All right, so we're going to be landing on runway 36. Runway 36. I'm surprised nobody asked me that yet. We're going to be landing runway 36. The runway surface is hard. It's asphalt. 3,543 feet. Plenty of distance. This aircraft, we only need about 870 feet to land. 800 feet. This is going to be a full stop. First land challenge. Elevation of this airport is 236 feet, so we're going to aim for about 1,200 feet. And I don't know, Kyle, what do you think? Left traffic? Left traffic or right traffic? We could go over the field 1,000 feet above and then do right traffic, I suppose. What do you guys want to do? Silver Killer is in the house, friends. Silver Mother Killer. Welcome to the live stream, Silver. Buckle Bunny says, how many are you flying tonight? I don't know what you mean. How many airports? Oh, how many are flying tonight? I gotcha. There's quite a few flying. It's got Maple. We got Bats. That's 2. We've got Kyle right on my tail. That's 3. N911 4. Tashi 5. Proctus 6. Johnny 7. Wingman 8. TJ Turner 9. ZX Pilot 10. Original Happy 11. I think we got 11. We'll say 12 because I probably missed somebody or miscounted. We got 12, buddy. All right, I'm going to start descending again. Let me try this again. Try not to go into the drink. I'm going to pull some of that throttle out so we don't gain a lot of speed. Anybody want to do left? Who wants to do left traffic or right traffic? Left traffic, we got to go over the land. Right traffic, we can kind of get over some the water and some little bit flatter surface. Left traffic pattern will be trickier. Right traffic will be a little easier. Landing runway is 36 Maple. Left traffic, all right, CP. We'll do left traffic. Give it up to CP. That was my point, Captain. He would have twice as many. Oh, if we're flying 2020, probably. I know, Bunny, but hey, you know what? Thing is, I voted, you know, and it was unanimous. Everybody wanted to do 20, or most. I shouldn't say everyone, because that's not true. Actually, I'm gonna go check it really quick. What was the result, friends? I'm gonna go to our community tab in our YouTube channel. It was here we go. It was. Oh, it was. Yeah, there was no contest. 65. There was 81 votes. That's an awesome turnout. 81 votes. That's amazing. 81 votes. Out of 81 votes, 65% voted 2024. So it's unanimous, Bunny. People wanted 2024, so that's where we're at. And 43 in here right now. Thank you, friends, for joining. Good to see you. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button. Do a like on the video if you like it. Hell, even if you think I'm obnoxious and annoying, do it anyway. 81 votes. Why are you doing LOL? That's a good turnout. 81 votes is a good turnout, Bunny. All right. Should it be lighter out by now? Seems like, do I have like time frozen right now? I'm going to go ahead and start descending here. We're going to go ahead and turn the cameras on down below to the lower right of your screen. And if you look, you can see the airport right here. This is going to be this is going to be a challenge, by the way. We're going to have some dipping and turbulence and stuff like that, Kyle. So just hold on to your butt, buddy. Look at this plane. What a nice plane. What a beautiful plane. What a lovely plane. Just Flight actually did a pretty good job on this thing. I'm going to talk a little bit more about some of the bugs. Yeah, that's a lot, yeah. I was going to say, 81 votes. Like, normally we might have, like, you know, 30 votes, maybe even 28 votes. That was 81. It's like, a lot of votes. All right, we're going to go ahead and, oh, I forgot, 3-6. I want to get, what the hell? Why is my button, what? Why is this not working? Okay, there's the airport right off our wing. Got to add some trim. All right, guns check. Let's go full mixture, full prop. Gear down. And as you can see here, you're going to see the Bravo is going red and green. There we go. Beautiful. SimFans about to crash into the freaking mountainside. Let's go ahead and do one notch of flaps. See, I'm getting a lot of runway 36, exactly. Getting a lot of downflow of the air here. I think we can go ahead and start beginning our turn. Now, I do have track IR, so I can look around my cabin. That's what this weird thing is hanging off my head, my headset. See, that runway gets kind of tucked down there. We want to get about 700 feet. There it is. All right, let's go ahead and start turning. Turn and burn, Mav. Turn and burn. We're going to go on approach this at about 75 to 80 knots on our airspeed indicator. I think I need to map my truck or one of my viewpoints on that. I overshot that runway a little bit. All right, one more notch of flaps. Coming in 3 notches. And so you got this. Now you're going to get some downdrafts, right? You're coming over this hill. Again, I already can feel it. Obviously too low right now because Happy's all red right here. See, I'm getting some lift and drop right there. See it? Look at that. All right, here we go. Oh, jeez. All right. Get off the runway here, and we'll go ahead and watch the others. Thank you, CP65. Give me a 9 by 10. Thank you, CP. I'll take that. Myself over here. Stop right here. All right. Enable the parking brake. Comes practice. Oh, did he bounce? He bounced. Did he bounce? I think he bounced. Did he bounce? Can I get a Can I get a confirmation? Here comes Tashi. He bounced. CP65 says, here comes Tashi. All right, about the second line there, Maple. What do you think? What do you think, Bats? Not too shabby. So right now, is Tashi in the lead? All right, we got Matey coming in. Matey's coming in. Show us how it's done, Matey. Look at that. Look at how it drops down there. Matey's fighting that downdraft. Right there, that wind coming off that mountain there. Yeah, see, Matey, I know. He's doing a go-around. That's smart. There, Matey's going to do a go-around. Give it another shot. I think that's smart. 48 in here, friends. Captain Red Sky say, welcome to Commercial Pilot. Everybody give a shout-out to Captain Red Sky. Captain Red Sky, thank you for joining and being a member of the channel. If I do play Call of Duty later tonight, you will now be able to see it. I will probably stream it, but it'll be members only because I've got a a mouth of a drunken sailor, if I got to be honest, when I play Call of Duty. It's pretty sad, Captain Red Sky. So if you can't handle the colorful metaphors, if I can say, you might want to avoid that, actually. But thank you for that Commercial Pilot membership there, Captain Red Sky. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it. Johnny Man, hell of a guy, by the way. Right down to Chinatown. There he is. Looking good. Looking good. Kyle's like setting up, ready to go. Right. So let's give another shout out to Captain Red Sky. Captain Red Sky, do use your custom emojis now, my friend. Drop yourself. You can start giving red skies. You can start giving red skies. Red sky. Oh shit! I just missed somebody. Who'd I just miss? Original Happy, and he probably won it right there. Oh my gosh, he's getting wonky. No, but it is it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much for that, member. There you go. Now you're dropping them in. That's awesome. There's TJ Turner. Uh-oh. TJ landed before the numbers. We all know what that means. TJ. So sorry, I got to drop this to you. That's all right, buddy. We have 2 more landing challenges tonight, so you don't have to worry. Fret not, TJ. And last, well, not last, Summer Kyle and Matey did a go. You get 1 go around. I forgot to mention that. You get 1 go around. Just one. Just one. And that's for the whole night. Right, Kyle? 1 go around. Because let's just face it, when you do a go around, it just makes us all wait longer. I can't have you all doing a go around multiple times. You get 1 go around per night. All right. Summer Kyle's coming in. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Bring it on in, Kyle. I know you're going to do it. I know Kyle's just, he's got this way about him. He does such a good job. And 9/11 too. And Wingman 21. Oh my gosh, we got several. We got 4 coming in yet. This isn't done by a damn sight, friends. Maple Leaf says I won. No, because you were down before everyone else, because then we couldn't see you land, Maple. We're on to you. We're totally on to you, my friend. Here comes N911. Batsaw. Bats, did he do it? Is he ahead? I'll offer my apologies. No, I won't. N911, that was a hell of a landing, buddy. The DA62. Bats, is Maple ahead? Don't tell me he's ahead. Maple copied my gimmick. That sounds about right, Vruden. Dang, Maple. We love him, though. Here comes some of Kyle. Kyle, you look like about like what I did there. And Kyle is down. Who's in the lead right now, Bats? That's a floater. Oh, yeah, you can't land on your nose gear, Maple. All right, Maple's disqualified. Maple's disqualified. If he landed on his nose gear, he's disqualified. Sorry, Maple. Gianni says, yo, yo, yo. What's up, Gianni? Welcome to the live stream, my friend. I'm going to get Maple up and stuff. I love the 337 wingman. I love that plane. It is, I mean, it's Coronado. It is so much fun to fly. I love that plane. Oh, matey. Mate, there, that was much better, matey. That was a much better landing. That's back in makeable. All right, who's winning this one? I got to put it in the books before I forget. Bats, who am I putting in the book? Look at how beautiful this, look at this airport, by the way, in the Greek islands. Isn't she pretty? What? I don't know how this works out, though. Like, these people with their pools at an angle, how do they keep the water in? Defies gravity. It defies gravity. Anyway, beautiful airport, though. Beautiful airport. Oh, I so should be counted as winning. I don't know. Who won that? Let's see. Bats, you gotta tell me who won that one. Is the jury in? Bats? Oh, Bats. Bueller, tie with Tashi and Kyle. Oh, I'm sorry, Maple. You didn't win that one. I'm so sorry. You know what, Maple? That tears me up inside. But you know what, Maple? There's two more that you could win. Two more. So we got a tie with Tashi, Draco, and Kyle. Congratulations, everybody. Give them a shout out in chat, will ya? Nice job, guys. All right, let's go ahead. I got to switch my fuel tanks, by the way. Let me get those changed over. And oop, nobody noticed that, right? Oopsie. All right. At least tie. I'm not going to tie you if you don't, and if you land on your nose gear, Maple, that doesn't count. You can't land on your nose gear. You can't do it. I'm sorry, Maple. We can't reward bad landings. You can't land on your nose gear. Bio break? Can we? Oh, you need to do a bio break? Do we want to? Okay, let's do a bio break. Before we get up in the air, should we get up in the air and do our autopilot? What do you think, Bats? What do you think, all? Do we do a bio break right now, or do we get up in the air and do our... Actually, let me check and see what this next leg is. It's probably not that long. Oh, yeah, the next leg isn't very long. The next leg is only like maybe 15 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and take a bio break. Let's get it done with. All right, let's go ahead and take a bio break. Let's do a 5 to 7 minute bio. We'll do 7-minute bio break. Friends, we got 44 of you here. Don't go anywhere because there's a lot more fun to be had. We got 2 more landing challenges, maybe even an optional leg, depending how late it is. But we might want to do a little Call of Duty later, too, and a members only. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I've got Captain Howdy that's going to buy Call of Duty, and then I got to buy the 737 MAX 8. That's okay. It's going to be a cool thing. Because we're going to highlight that on Wednesday, right? You all want to see that. 5 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes. Gianni, could you try SMZO and SMDA? Where are they at? 33 likes. Oh, thank you, friends. Thank you for the 33 likes. Let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Seriously, it's going to be a lot of fun. You don't want to leave. Huh? Okay, sorry about that. I'll be right back, friends. TNT. Welcome, TNT. It's good to see you, buddy. All right, friends. Thank you for sticking around. Appreciate it, my friends. All right. Are we ready to get up in the air? We're ready to get up in the air, right? All right, did I already switch my tank? No, I didn't. I thought I switched my tank. I swear I switched it to the right. Wait, what's going on? It looks like I have full fuel still. That doesn't seem right. Let's check something. Does that seem right? Doesn't seem right, does it? Let's go back here. So if you want to look at fuel, you go to flight performance, mass and balance, fuel. Look at that, 91%. All right, well, maybe. Kyle says, me back. Me back too, Kyle. Me back too. TNT. All right. What's up, matey? You have it on auto tank, maybe. Maybe I do. I might, matey. Might take. So good to have you here tonight with us, matey. And all of you. All of y'all. Good to see you, friends. Bats, again, looking like a flying cigar in the distance. I'm waiting on Call of Duty B06, Maple says. What, are you gonna play tonight, Maple? Maple might play tonight. We get Captain Howdy to play. What if Bunny plays? What if Bunny plays and kicks your butt, Maple? Then you'll really be crying because you're behind her in hours. I just switched from beer to Diet Coke. All right, I'm going to go through. I'm not sure who this is, but I'm going to go through. Probably Kyle. Soloed in the PA28 in 1977 in real life NM Flyer. Awesome, man. That is awesome. I learned in the PA28 151. Do you know what that is, NM Flyer? PA28 151 is what I got my PPL in. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn these on. Vruden the Great says, my dog pulled off the double dip. He pees outside to get a treat. Then he goes back out to poop. It's a smart dog, dude. That's awesome. Here comes TJ Turner. Max, speaking of dogs, my dog's like just hanging out over on the couch. He's like the laziest Westie ever. Practice. Oh, Practice. How you doing, man? Are you loving this flight? Practice is still hoping that I'll do a DCS. He keeps dreaming. Maybe someday, Proc. All right, are we ready? Everybody ready? Okay, we're going to have to go out, and then we're going to go to the right. We're going to bank, do a standard rate turn to the right, then we're going to land at LGPA. That's going to be a touch and go. Before we take off here, I'm going to just tell you, LGPA is runway 1735. We'll plan on 35, and here we go. I should have checked my trim. All right, trim looks good. You're up. 3 green coming up. Or no, they're just going to go off here. All right, we're going to go ahead and bank to the right. We're going to pull that throttle out so we don't overboost. I do like this plane. What I like... Oh, here's the other thing. Here's the other thing, friends. Just Flight. I bought this thing back in Kyle, did we ever determine when we bought these? I think bought the PIPER aircraft back in 2022? Maybe? 2022 probably, right? 2021. And here's the thing. I bought this, just like you, Kyle, and the rest of you, bought this from Just Flight. We got the 2024 version for free. Take that, PMDG. That's a company that knows how to like have loyalty to their customers. Sorry, I shouldn't pick on them, but PMDG. I mean, seriously, like this we got the a full upgrade for free. For free. I know, Captain Howdy. I'm going to still say what's on my mind, though. You guys aren't going to... I can't be stopped to say what's on my mind. I might regret it in the morning, but... Well, what do I have to regret anyway? It's not like they send me anything for free anyway, right? I'm going to tell you all my honest opinion. I would tell you all my honest opinion even if they did send me their stuff for free, which they don't, which is okay, because then I can yell all I want. All right, we're going to go 3,500 feet again for this trek. Original happy, some Kyle back there, matey. No, I mean, I'm going to call out bullshit when I see bullshit. I don't, you know, I was really hoping that, again, their products are great. Their pricing model sucks. I'm not going to lie. Bleep button. Exactly. Bleep. Bleepy. Bleep me out. Bleep me out. That's why I have my moderators here to keep me in check, friends, by the way, right? Bats and Captain Howdy are just trying to make me not regret tomorrow morning. Oh, God, what did I say? Like, I just went off last night. What did I say? Not that that's ever happened before. No, I appreciate it, guys. Seriously, I do. But still. Chaps my butt. When I see, like, anyway. Yeah, I do like this plane. Kyle, right on my tail, right there. Did you get the CJ3? I didn't yet, but I'm going to get it. You know, here's the thing, NM Flyer. That's a great question. Thank you for that question, by the way. I cannot, who else is with me on this? I cannot get used to the Garmin 3000. I can't get used to it. I don't know what my problem is. I just can't get used to it. I'm going to do autopilot here, altitude. I can't get used to the Garmin 3000. I don't know what my problem is. Captain Howdy loves the CJ3. I heard it's good. I don't know what my problem is, though. I mean, the G1000, completely fine with, right? I can program the FMC. We've flown, we were just talking about PMDG. I've flown the FMC all the time to make do with the Airbus, right? I do all those things. I get to the G3000, I'm like, I get all lost. Like, it doesn't seem to work how I want it to work. It's like you got to pinch zoom the stuff. It's like, you know what? It's like I've got my Android phone as the GPS. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It's probably just one of those things. I just need to do it a lot, right? I just need to get used to it. Kyle prefers the ProLine Collins panel, yeah. You're not actually flying, bro. Yeah, Vruden, tell me about it. Kyle wants me to crash. Uh-oh, there's Kyle again, asking me to crash. Kyle, you know what? You missed out, buddy. I crashed last live stream. I crashed the AN225. I freaking stalled that thing, and I went down like a freaking manhole cover, man. Right down to Chinatown. JJ Stevens says it's a love-hate relationship. Either love it or hate it, yes. JJ Stevens, what's up, buddy? Good to see you here. TNT, have you been doing a lot of the American Truck Simulator? Hey, by the way, I'm in Iowa, TNT. I think they're doing Iowa. Aren't they working on Iowa? I think they're soon going to have Iowa as an add-on. Once they have Iowa, maybe I'll jump in there with you, TNT. Get in there with you and the rest of your gang. And drive, and I can do the little honk, honk. There's Symphonetic TNT. I'll draft you. I'll draft you, TNT. How about that? Do check out TNT. Somebody drop in a link to TNT. Would you do that for me, Bats? Drop in the link to TNT Simulates channel. Do check him out. He's like, he's got to be one of the, you know, just a laid back, Mr. Cool, drop back, laid back, having some fun. Thank you, Bats. Oh, God. Why do I have the flying events? Oh, I got to turn that off. Oops. Let me turn that off. I forgot to turn off that. We had a flying event last time, and I forgot to turn that bugger off, as they say, as Os Flight Simma says. You cheeky bugger. Where the hell is Shane anyway? That cheeky bugger. Speaking of cheeky buggers, where is he at? He has no excuse. All right, let's see here. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot to say this, Bats and everybody. Shane and I figured out a dual flight live stream with all of you. We're going to do a dual live stream. What the hell day was that? We decided, let me see. Did I put it down? I have it down somewhere. I think we're going to do it on, hold on, let me look. Maybe short video scared of, oh, maybe. It might have. Here, let me see here. Or my accent, yeah. Let's see. What did we decide here? We are going to do. Oh yeah. Oh hell! I even put it in my calendar with Mrs. Fanatic. May 28th, Wednesday. May 28th, Wednesday at 8. Well, it's not going to be 8:30. It's going to be 7:30 p.m. So the same flight like tonight. It's going to be 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Which will be 0130 Zulu. And I know a lot of you follow Shane, and we're going to do a joint live stream. So it's in the books Wednesday. Put it on your calendars today, right now. Go, Bruden, go put it in your calendar. Mark it right now. We're going to do a joint flight stream finally together. And I think we're going to actually fly the Piper aircraft. So if you don't have this aircraft right now, we're going to do a GA flight. I'm going to tell them to eat my shorts. I'm gonna beat him off the starting line, and we're gonna fly away. No, we're not doing commercial. We're gonna do a GA flight with the Piper. I think we're gonna do the Piper Warrior or the Piper Arrow. What we're doing tonight, similar to what we're doing tonight. We're gonna do a GA flight, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. So that is Wednesday, May 28th. At 7:30 Central Standard Time, same time that this stream started. So 0130 Zulu. Put it in the books and don't miss out. It's going to be legendary, guaranteed. Because a lot of times what I'll do is I'll play him and he'll be talking. He'll play me when in his stream we'll be talking. We might even try to figure out jumping into a Discord voice together. Evil Asar, what's up? You've been over from Shane's site. Morning, Sifanak, and all from the best country in North Australia, mates. Evil, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. I was just talking about we're going to do a joint live stream, Evil. With Shane and I got it figured out, buddy. I know you're over there on his channel a lot. Good to see you, Evil. Thank you for jumping over here. And we're going to do a joint live stream, Evil. You better make it, buddy. It's going to be, what is that, a week from? Let me see here. Hold on. Let me get my calendar open. That's going to be, it's going to be about 2.5 weeks. So put it in the books. Or is this going to be a touch and go? You know, this runway's so long, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to fly straight in, do a touch and go. You guys can do proper procedure. What's that? I'm just going to do a touch and go here on runway. Hey, bada. This is I'm going to do a touch and go. You guys do what you want. I'm going to do a touch and go on runway 17, I think it is. 17. Just a TNG. Okay, May 28 joint live screen. Yes. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's do a side slip. Let's see how it does with the side slip. Ready? This is when you want to lose a lot of airspeed or a lot of altitude without gaining a lot of airspeed. So we're going to, ooh, that feels really good. I'm doing full right rudders, you can see below. So if you look here on the rudder, and I got my left aileron in, and you notice we're descending really rapidly. And then we're going to take that out. And that's it's a good way, it's a little trick that you can lose a lot of your airspeed. Comes the landing gear without or you can lose a lot of altitude, was what I was trying to say, matey, without gaining a lot of airspeed. You read my mind, matey said. You're playing a game here. Careful. Here we go. We're going to do a touch and go, Vruden. Landing lights on. Gumps check. There's any sounds, too, I should have checked out. We're going to talk this after we do a touch and go here. We're going to talk about the changes that Just Flight did with this plane. Again, we are using our friends from Flight Sim Mods. We're using their Piper Arrow, Turbo Arrow 3 lever set. I use it whenever I want, Vruden. It's my discretion. All right, here we go. Flying socks. Yeah. I do have socks on, Maple. Pull throttle out. Flaps up. Actually, you guys don't even know what you're saying. CP has it right. That's actually not a bad landing. If I do say so my damn self. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn to the right. Thank you, Captain Red Sky. See, he knows. No, it wasn't Maple. It was not trash. All right, we're going right here. And right from LGPA to LGML. All right, you're gonna pull that throttle out. Evil Star says, if you want a 1010 from Maple, you need to lawn dart it. Yeah, exactly, Evil. I don't really pay attention to him because he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about half the time. All right, we're gonna go up to either 3,000 or 4,500 feet. Let's go ahead and do autopilot and nav. Vertical speed. Keep the climbing going. And listen to her purr. We can go ahead and turn that landing light off. And let her climb, 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 friends. Tashi won the touch and go challenge. Awesome. Way to go, Tashi. I don't think we had a touch and go challenge, but we'll count it. Good to know. Good to know, Bats. Evil, what's up, buddy? What have you been up to? You haven't been in our stream for the longest time, man. It's great to have you in here. Good to see you. Along with Maple, Vruden, and Captain Red Sky, CP65. NM Flyer. NM Flyer's a real pilot. NM Flyer, how did you think I did on that landing? He's a real pilot, so I'll defer to him on the score here. I'll ask him what he thinks. He touched the numbers and goed? Nice. Oh, look at this. Woo! Look at this, friends. My goodness. That's got to be Kyle right behind me, sucking on my tailpipe. Ooh, that sounded bad. Sorry. Yikes. Oh, boy. Gianni says 7 out of 10. See? 7 out of 10. I'll take the 7 out of 10. I didn't bleed off the airspeed. My first landing was a lot better. I'll agree with that. It's a fun landing. Absolutely. Look at everybody back here. Oh, my God. Who's that back there flying the whatchamacallit? All right, we got about 12 minutes. About 13 minutes, actually, to our next destination. No, but so let's talk about a little bit of the changelog. Somebody remind me to do altitude when I get to 4,500 feet. So I don't... let's just go ahead and hit altitude now. Let's do altitude now. Let's just check and make sure. All right, there we go. -7, thank you. So here's the change log. Let me talk about the changes that Just Flight did for this aircraft that's been out since 2021. That they made it available in 2024 and compatible. So added MSFS 2024 compatibility. So upgraded to an MSFS 2024 native package. Again, if you get this aircraft tonight or today or tomorrow or whenever, you actually get two versions of the aircraft. You get the 2020 version and the 2024. Additional model LODs added for improved performance for 2020 and 2024. Again, this was updated just yesterday. They added the Just Flight V3 EFB. Features include redesigned EFB interface. So let's talk about that. Let's go over here. You can turn this on by going over here. Now, the one thing they did add, which I really do like, if you go to this home button, this is actually a better EFB than some developers have that have been out there talking about EFBs forever and a year. You know what I'm talking about. You can actually load up. Now, that's our last week's plan because I didn't do today's. But you got your METAR, your output, and all that, where you can scroll through that. What the hell? What just happened there? Oopsie. There we go. That was kind of weird. Huh. Okay. So anyway, you can go back to the Bedrock says, good evening, Symphonic and chat. Welcome, Bedrock. Good to see you. You got your map. Now, the map it flickers for me, at least. At least earlier it was flickering. Yeah, see how it kind of flickers? And the map doesn't really work very well. I mean, I would get an epileptic seizure from that thing. Okay. But the charts is kind of nice. So you can go to your airport charts. We can type in an ICA code. So we're going to, what, LGML. So we'll type that in. So type in LGML in. We can do a search. And then once it brings it in, we can go to taxi, and we can bring in the airport, and then we get our airport diagram. So that's kind of nice. It does not, however, show you your little dot superimposed on the airport. So, like, you can't gain that extra additional situational, as they call it, awareness when you're taxiing around the airport or flying in, unfortunately. But I do like that you have the charts. So it does have the Navigraph charts integration. Aircraft, that's what we saw before. You can actually take notes. Enter your notes. Checklist, we saw that before. I actually like the in-game checklist. And then top of descent calculator, which is kind of nice. So we can say sync. It says 3,085 feet. And we can say our ground speed sync. And then if I go to our information for LGML, we have a, let's see here, elevation is 12 feet. So we're going to say we want to get to a target altitude of 1,000 feet. So you can plug 1,000 feet in here.
Hotel Lima 1425 is type Piper Arrow 8 miles southeast of Lima Golf Delta Yankee.
So here it'll tell you desired, so you can see your desired vertical speed at about 800 feet per minute and 7 nautical miles out. What the hell is this guy talking about? What did I hit that made this guy talk? I don't know what. Okay, we just got inside somewhere. D1G1 Tom 3RC, are you on the beta, Symphonic? I am not on the beta, buddy. I am using the stable version, if you will. I am not on the beta. Good question. Thank you for joining. So anyway, I do like the tablet. So you can see here. I do like the fact that you can look at that and get a top of descent profile there. And then settings, you can change a few things here. But this is all new with the latest update. We're going to go back to our aircraft. NM Flyer says, any helicopters ever? We have done helicopters before. That's a great question, NM Flyer. We have done helicopter flights. We've done rotor aircraft flights a few times, actually. You might want to check out some of our previous streams. We did one that we flew around Chicago and had a lot of fun doing that. Maple Leaf says, no multiplayer on the beta, though. Yeah. Beta is far better for you, D1G. D1G, I was talking earlier in the stream. I was having some issues. Just started today, so I don't know if it's because I added this plane I don't want to say that, but it would stop when it was loading world data, and it would stop like at 59% or 60%. A couple times it stopped at 56%. Never, ever has done that before. The whole time I've had 2024, it's never done that. Maybe once. And I had it happen like 3 or 4 times today. There are 2 things that I tried. One thing I tried was I tried putting Fly Tampa's LGAV, because I've got their beautiful scenery for 2020. I thought I could try to make it work and put it in my community folder for 2024 here, because we took off from LGAV. I put it in there, and that was the first time it just like stalled out. I'm like, well, that makes sense because maybe it's not 2024. So I ripped it out of it. I took it out of the community folder, and then I launched the sim, and it was fine. But then I launched it again today when I was doing some things with it, and it stalled again on loading world data. I'm like, well, that's weird. So I rebooted my computer, and then it launched and it was fine. I'm like, well, maybe there's something like in memory or something. And then it happened again, and then it happened again. It happened like 4 or 5 times to me this just today. And the only other thing that I still have here that would possibly make me think it's causing it is this aircraft being in there in 2024. So I don't want to say that it is this causing it, but it's the only thing I have changed. You know, when you have things that start going wonky on you, what's the last thing you changed? Well, it was at Fly Tampa, but I deleted that from community. And now this is the only thing I have is this plane continues to be in there. And now I have it stop when it's loading world data between 59% and like 60 or 56% to 60. Lowtech 42 says, Symphonic, I had the same problem. The new SU2 beta fixed it. Oh, nice to know. Good to know. Thank you, Lowtech. Cheers, brother. But it's really weird, Lowtech, because I never had that problem before. And I don't have Sim Update 2, and it just started happening today. Weird. But that's good to know. By the way, LGML. This is going to be a full stop. This is a full stop. Our second landing challenge, our second official landing challenge. Let's see what will be. Let's see what. Hold on, LGML. Let me look at the winds. Looks like we got a nice crosswind. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge here. We got winds are at 12 knots at 330, and so we're going to be landing 26. That's going to be a 70-knot crosswind. Get yourselves together. Get your captain's hat on because, friends, it is going to be a little bit of a challenge here as we come into here. We're going to do a 26 right traffic landing runway 26. It's going to be a 70-degree crosswind, and actually, we're going to have some winds here to contend with. We got 12-knot crosswind. Not bad, not horrible, and they're not gusting, so we'll be fine, Bats, right? That guy says mine was freezing last stream on load. Okay, so same thing, huh? CP says it'll be fine. So yours was doing that too, that guy, where you'd get to like 59, 56%, it would just stop. It's super annoying. All right, and the altitude of this airport, I guess I should tell you all that. Altitude of LGML is 12 feet. So we're going to get down to 1,000. I'm going to start descending now. We're going to go ahead and start descending to 1,000 feet. And we can see the runway right up there. Right, dead ahead now, right there. Dead ahead, dead ahead. A little tip for you. What you want to do is, like, if you want to, like, kind of get that in the right descent profile, too, if you can see the runway, put the runway at about a couple inches above your nose of your plane, the runway threshold. You can do that in real life, too. They'll get you the approximate, like, glide slope. Balked landing? I don't know, Gianni. What do you think? Can you do the balked landing style? I'll probably do it, and I won't even have to try, man. I might not even have to try, brother. We got 48 in here. Thank you, friends. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, it wouldn't be so much, so much to ask. Would you please do a like if you like it? If you like by it, I mean the stream. We would greatly appreciate it. Slipper into the runway. Ooh, Captain Red Sky. That sounds saucy. I'll go ahead and turn off the autopilot. 47 likes. Awesome. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. So I'm going to go ahead and do a side slip because I have a lot of altitude I got to drop out of here. Oops, 37. Okay. Oh, rip my heart out, man. I'm just kidding. There we go. Landing gear coming down. My dog's barking for some reason. Bark like a dog. Captain Red Sky, you're fine, man. I'm kidding. It's fine. All right, full mixture, full. Let's go. Landing light on. Gumps check. Gas, undercarriage mixture full. Prop set. Full landing here. Is anyone down? Is Bats not? Bats isn't. Nobody's down here yet, are they? Oh, Leave None Alive is there. I do love this plane. Ooh. Just felt a little eddy off my right wing there. We got a bit of a threshold displacement here. I land before him. Soft landing, though. All right. Thank you, whoever did that. I'm sure it was Captain Howdy. All right. Stop here. Maple's hoping that Bunny's away. Go ahead and let's restart. Ooh, who's that? Original Happy. You're allowed one bounce. Original Happy has it right now. For those of you that have conventional landing gear, that was amazing. Who was that? Who just landed that? Original Happy. That was an awesome landing, man. Nice job. Nicely done. Nicely done. Here comes Tashi. Oh, he hit the numbers. Man, I think it's like a tie right now. Nice job, Tashi. Woo! Dude, where'd you come from? TJ Turner, not bad as well. Yeah, another nice one for sure. All right, here comes Wingman. He's got one landing gear. There you go. Get her down, Wingman. All right, TNT. TNT! Oh, man. Oh, TNT, that was beautiful. You just touched down a little bit too early. That's still good. Here comes Kyle. Here comes Kyle. Nice job, Kyle. Johnny Mon, hell of a guy, by the way. Here he comes, Johnny Mon. Wait, how far is he out? I'm not even seeing him. Oh, he's coming. He just hasn't appeared yet, but he's coming. You can see his gamer tag moving. There he is. He's transparent. Here he comes. Richard Clark, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, Richard. Welcome to the live stream, man. Johnny Man, hell of a guy. Not bad, not bad. Lowtech42 says, Symphonic, what Stream Deck model are you using? I'm just using the standard Stream Deck, buddy. Just the standard one, my friend. It actually, I've got the just the standard one because it's. I thought about getting the XL, but the XL's too big. It won't fit between my Alpha and Bravo, so I just stuck with the standard Stream Deck. All right, so it is N911 Tashi and Kyle. Is that it? Is that for the books, Bats? Where to next, Symphonic? Oh, good question. Let me put the, there you go. There you go, Gianni. I've got the information right there. So we're going to go from, we're at LGML right now, right? So our last leg, LGSR. Yeah, we'll call this one good. LGSR is our next leg. Check your tanks, top off some fuel if you need it. It's going to be about a 25, 30-minute flight leg here. But I got to get this in the books. So, N911, Tashi and Kyle, is that right? All right, thank you, guys. I've got it in the books. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our plane. There we go. Let's see, what do we got? We got to have plenty of gas. Oh, we got plenty of gas. All right, here we go. All right, are we ready? Let's check our...
Humans, what have you learned?
All right, we're looking okay. I'm going to... All right, here we go. All right, here we go, friends. There's Matey. There we go. Watch that crosswind. Watch that crosswind, fellas. TJ Turner. Look at the wheels kind of spinning there, and then they stop. I love that. Flaps up. Away we go, friends. So again, we're trying out the PIPER Aero Turbo 4 from Just Flight that they just made compatible. If you already own it, even if you bought it like I have and some of us have from 2021, you get it for free. And so don't miss out. You can go to their store if you bought it online. If you bought it within the marketplace, it's probably going to be available to you in a week or two, I would imagine. All right, let's go nav. There we go. Oops, nav. And so, yeah, free of charge, you can get this plane, which is amazing. Vertical speed. Now, when I say free of charge, I mean if you already have it for 2020, right? Maple says we. What equipment are you using? So I am, a great question, Gianni. I am using the, so if you see below, I'll go ahead and show you. The rudder pedals are from our partners at WinWing. We want to say thank you to WinWing. So these are the WinWing, and I've got a damper kit. That's an additional thing for like $60. It has resistance, and it's got a nice little dial that you can use on that. So I've got the wind wing rudder pedals, and then of course we've got the Alpha Honeycomb Alpha flight controls, as you can see here. So these, I got this when it was just released. I was one of the, I think I got the second batch. So this is like one of the originals for the Alpha flight controls from Honeycomb. And then of course we've got the, speaking of Honeycomb, the best product I think you can get out there still to this day for the money, most versatile, most configurable, is the Honeycomb Bravo Quadrant. And if there's one piece of hardware I would ever recommend any of you to get, it would be this. It's got the autopilot module all together. It's got the trim wheel. By the way, I have the Flight Sim Mods add-on trim wheel, which is wonderful. This is the Flight Sim Mods lever set, full one-to-one replication of what we have actually within the plane itself. If you look here, you can see that it looks just like it. And this is courtesy of Flight Sim Mods right here. And you've got all the autopilot. You've got the landing gear lever too, and the flaps control. There's all kinds of third-party products like Flight Sim Mods that you can add on. Like another one that we have, ProDesk Sim, has the Airbus add-ons and the Boeing add-ons, which I really like. Thank you, Bats, for dropping in Windwing. Windwing sometimes will join us too for the streams. And yeah, that is the equipment I have tonight, my friend, and I love it. I love all the equipment I have. It just adds to the immersion. And so, yeah, I would mention, like, even though it's like 200, I think you can get the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant for like $280 on Sporties. It might be 300 now. I don't know. It might be 280. But I could not recommend it enough. It's so versatile. You can use it for single engine complex like I'm using now, single engine, multi-engine. You can do thrust reversers and everything. Beta for your your turboprops. We fly the PMDG Boeing. I've got to get the 737-8 Max. We'll be flying that on Wednesday, but it is so versatile. I would say if there's one thing that you should get is definitely the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant, because it's got the autopilot module and then the lever set, and it's so versatile. It's absolutely amazing. I just love it. Cruising altitude. We could probably go ahead and level out right now. Probably want to go 3,500 feet. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. Now we got Wingman back there. TNT. Tashi Draco. I can go ahead and turn off my landing light. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Great stuff, in fact. All right, we got about 16 and a half minutes. $299 on Sporties. Thank you, Maple. So it's up there, but I'll tell you what, even at $300, I know that's a lot of money for some. But if you can afford it, it is so worth it. The only complaint I have about the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant is the little freaking wires they have for like the so usually you have these buttons that you can push, and so there's actually contact points. I'm gonna pull that off. So you see these contact points here? So if you get like ProDesk Sim stuff, you can actually have that be like a thrust reverser, or even the stuff that comes with the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant would allow you to do reversers. It'll actually allow you to do reversers with these contact points. The problem is these contact points feed into a little tiny, itty tiny, brittle wire. So like I said, I got one of the first, the second batch of Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. It's the very first one that came out. And mine are already broken. So like this doesn't work. This one, actually, I don't think that has does this have it? Yeah, this has it. That one doesn't work. My lever 1, lever 2, or axis 2. 3 doesn't work. I think 4 does work. It's the only one that actually works for me. All the rest of them are broken. You have the first as well, that guy. Do yours work at all? Mine are all broken, except for one freaking axis, and it's a bummer. I could probably fix it. I found a YouTube video where they talked about fixing it. And, you got to have a solder gun, and you got to pull all these wires, and you got to have an ohm meter and all that stuff. I might try to... What I thought is, like, I don't want to F this thing up and then not have my Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. So what I thought I would do, buy a brand new one. I know. Buy a brand new one for $300. So I have it. Then have this one as a backup. Then I can actually go in and try to repair it. The CP says, that's the reason I haven't bought one yet. Yeah. Well, I mean, even if it breaks, what you can do is you can use the detents. You can still make it work. So that's good because you can actually, I'm not going to show you right now, but there's actually down here, if you go, I'm not going to pull my lever down. Well, I can show you over here. So like, if you can see this, it goes, so you can see this motion here. It goes up and then down and then it stops there. But you actually have a detent right there. That's actually a button. So what I've done to get around the reversers and that those wires breaking and not working, what I did is I just set my thrust reverser, and it works actually pretty well, to a button command that does, it says set reversers. So I just detent it and then it sets it to reverse and then I'm fine. I'm cheating? How am I cheating, Bunny? Bunny says, your thing is broken. How is Maple only 10 minutes behind me when I've been here the whole time? Probably because you haven't been chatting. Wait, did somebody do top? Oh, yeah, top hours. Let's see here. 160. Oh, look at that. It's because you haven't been chatting, Bunny. That's hysterical. I don't, to be honest, Maple, Bunny, and everybody, I don't know how it tracks the top hours. Yeah, you were ahead by like almost 2 hours. Now you're only up by, what, a half an hour? I think it's because Maple's been chatting and you haven't, and you said be quiet. Maple is like trying to trick you, Bunny. He's trying to trick you. He's trying to beat you. Yeah, TJ's right. It's about chat. Oh, that's funny. Look how smooth this is, though. Look at, we got 51 in the house, friends. 51 of you. Thank you, friends, for joining. Vaughn Williams in the house says, yo, SimFans and crew, what's up? Vaughn Williams, good to see you. Gianni says, I found the right streamer at the right time. Well, we're glad you're here, Gianni. Have you subscribed? Hopefully you subscribed. Come fly with us, man. Come fly with us sometime. We'd love to have you with us. We're always doing this. Like, every stream is a fly-in, Gianni. Every stream is a fly-in. And better yet, on the first Saturday of every month, I actually drop into Discord voice with all of you, and we all chat. We hang out and chat. Right, that guy? Buckle Bunny says, okay, but when you do members streams, does that count as well? I don't think it does, honestly, Bunny. I don't think it does. It might. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. We have to do some testing. I have no idea. Richard Clark, member for 24 months. Dude, thank you so much, Richard Clark. Here, we got to let Bitching Betty chime in here for Richard. She's going to talk. Is she going to talk? That bitch. Why isn't she talking? Did she talk? I didn't hear her talk. Richard Clark, thanks again. Why didn't she talk? I don't know. Maybe she's broken.
24
Oh, there it goes.
Jocularity, merriment, and humor. What a great community.
It is a great community, isn't it, brother? Richard Clark, let's give Richard Clark a shout out in chat, friends, and give him a thank you for your continued support in the 24 months of commercial, like Top Dog. Richard Clark, thank you so much, my friend, my pal, my amigo, for the 24 months of your continued support. 2 years, Richard Clark. Has it been that long already, my friend? Boy, how time flies when you're having fun. Literally, right? Richard, thanks so much again. Bob Smith in the house. Bob Smith says you didn't show everyone your PAP-3 for the Boeing 737. Did I not, Bob? Huh. Well, I think I will with this. I'm going to be getting, Bob, I'm going to get the 737 MAX. That was my pledge to Captain Howdy earlier. And apparently it works with the PAP-3 and the PFP-3. So, again, we're partners with WinWing, and we thank WinWing and also FS Expo. Hopefully we'll see some of you there. I know Evan. He's a co-founder and the organizer of it, and he's a great guy. So do check out FS Expo. I'd love to see you guys there. If not, you could join virtually, I think. But again, Bob Smith, I will try the PAP-3 with the 737 MAX 8 on this coming Wednesday. So tune in for that. Don't miss it. Richard Clark says, hello there, Miss Bunny. It's been a minute. Hope you are doing well. I said hop. Hope you're doing well. I said hop because bunnies hop. I don't know. Oh, it's good to see you, Richard. JJ Stevens in the house, friends. JJ, what's up? Says Symphonetic, why don't you send it back for a replacement? Oh, geez, it's way... Dude, I got this when it just came out, JJ. It's way past its warranty. Way past its warranty, man. Otherwise, I would. Is it better to play via Xbox? Oh, Gianni, PC all the way. We love our... But let me just be clear. We love our Xbox Flyers, right? We love them. And I said, even when Microsoft Flight Simulator was coming to Xbox, I'm like, everybody was like, oh, it's a PC versus Xbox. I'm like, no, we bring all our community together because we love our Xbox simmers as much as we love our PC simmers. But if you have a choice and you have a good PC, baby. Because you got more peripherals. It does run better. You can turn up the resolution. It's all over... all the way better. Maple says Xbox sucks. I don't know if it sucks. It's just not as good as PC. You know, I welcome everybody on Xbox because it gets more people flying. You know, especially those that have like Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. There's nothing wrong with it. All right, we're 7.5 minutes out. Let's start planning for our final descent into LGSR. This is, am I going to pronounce this right? Santorini, LGSR. We've got 7,205 feet, and elevation is 123 feet. Who just dropped in the dono? Marion Harris, a.k.a. a Chippa Sneeze. Dropping in the $2.40 dono. You missed the first one, LOL. I did? Oh, Marion, I'm sorry. You did 4 minutes ago. He tipped $2.40.
Missed the first one, LOL.
Thank you, Marion Harris. Let's all give a shout out to Marion Harris. Marion Harris, my apologies, my friend. Marion, thank you for the 2 tips. The $5 dono, buddy. Thank you so much for 240 times 2. Marion Harris, my friend, my pal, my amigo. You're a gem. Hey, Marion, I'm not going to dance. Don't worry. I don't dance. I don't dance anymore. I'm playing the music for you, Marion. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. 5 bones. Can we give some love? Johnny gave him some love. Johnny gave love to Marion. Let me give some love to Marion. If I can find my freaking browser window. There we go. Hey! All right, here we go. Marion Harris, blue skies, some orange whips. Hell, Marion, I'll even throw in a couple STDs and soul bats. Marion Harris, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for that continued support. You have been here. You are like you're like not the new aces, because nobody can replace aces, right? Nobody can replace aces down. But Marion, I think you got him beat in the long run now. I think you got him beat. It's like anything. He like fell off the wagon. You know, it's like he didn't miss any stream, and then it's just like all of a sudden he missed one, and I'm just like, oh, there it goes. Evil Asar says, when I need to replace my Honeycomb, I'll be replacing it with something not Honeycomb. You're not liking it, buddy? Do tell, Evil. I'll tell you what, though. Have you guys seen the Virpil yokes? Like, I mean, I gotta be honest here. Like, I don't mind the Alpha flight controls, this right here, but I don't think it's that great. I mean, there's a lot better yokes. It's not horrible. I do like the fact that you have the magneto switch over here, and you got the masters, the avionics, and like your beacon, your landing light. You got all these switches. I do like that. But like the feedback in that, it's just like a spring action. There's no, it's like really, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? It just doesn't feel that natural. There's a lot better yokes out there, but for the money, for $250, it's okay. I don't think I would actually recommend it, but I would definitely recommend the Bravo. But how many of you seen the new Virpil yokes that are coming out? I cannot wait for that. I don't trust Honeycomb now. Yeah, Evil, I don't blame you, man. Like some of you, actually, I don't know if Vrudin's still in here, but Vrudin actually thanked me for warning him against the Charlie pedals. I said, Vrudin, don't get the Charlie pedals, because Vrudin has the Alpha and Bravo. And I said, Yeah, I get that you want to make it match, but don't get it. Don't get the Charlie pedals. The Charlie pedals are not that great. I'm just going to tell you. They're like based off of the old, some of you might remember the CH products. And they just, I tried them out at Flight Sim Expo 2023. And I just wasn't impressed. I just didn't, I wasn't. There's a lot of other good, holy cow. Who is this now? Johnny Mont, hell of a guy, by the way. Dropping in a $10 dono. Johnny Man.
SF. Always enjoy flying with this community. Love, you all.
Dude, Johnny Mon, thank you so much for dropping in the $10 dono, brother. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you, Johnny Mon. You're a hell of a guy, by the way. A hell of a guy. Everybody give him some love. Thank you, Johnny. Starting to feel like I need to dance. Marion, should I start dancing? Thank you, Johnny Mon. To you, kudos, man. Thank you so much. We drop in some blue skies, some orange webs. Hell, Johnny. Here's a few SCDs for you, my friend, and some phonetic shuffles. Thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate that $10 donut, brother. Thank you. Too kind, my friend, my pal, my amigo. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. Bunny's going to bed. Oh, she's going to fall behind. Is Buckle Bunny going to? She goes, here you go, Maple. I'm logging off, so have it tonight. Later all. Buckle Bunny, thank you so much for joining tonight. We appreciate you joining. Have a good night, Bunny. She's logging off. She's going to give, oh my gosh, she's going to give Maple Leaf the lead. Oh, now she knows here's the thing, Maple. She freaking knows that you can't win because we're going to be, this is our final destination unless we do another leg. Otherwise, she knows she can't win. Because we're not going to be, she knows you can't win because we aren't going to do another half hour. Somebody drop in exclamation top hours. Somebody drop in exclamation top hours. I need to say, okay, wait a minute. Let's see. What are the runways? Or should I have my phone? Let me see. What is the, let's see, runway 33. We want runway 33. Runway 33. Let's do this. Jeez, look at that. Cyberblade. Runway 33. And we have, this runway is 7,205 feet. And this will be our final stop. Landing challenge number 3. Number Trey. I can see ZX Pilot down there. Bat's already down there. Not as close as you thought now. Wait, Buckle Bunny's at 161. Oh, yeah. You guys are pretty close, though. You're 45 minutes? There goes Wingman. What did I say? Here we go. Elevation 123. So, we got a, look at this. Be careful of this mountain over here. This is going to be interesting. I think we're going to go overfly the field, and then we're going to do a, we're going to do right traffic. Half an hour. I feel a crash coming. But I would recommend this plane. I mean, you know, there's a few things that I was hoping with 2024 compatibility would be there, but I don't think you can lose with this. It's the flight model is amazing. The flight model feels absolutely fantastic. Bunny says, but thanks all for the good night. You too, Bunny. Have a good night. Thank you, my friend. We appreciate you being here, and as always, appreciate your support, and we will see you on Wednesday, maybe. Wednesday. Good night, Bunny. Everybody give a shout out to Bunny. Give her some Bunny. We'll give her some blue skies here. There you go, Bats. You got some bunnies there. I gotta add the bunny emoji back in. Now that she's back in as a member again, I'll have to add the bunny emoji. All right, we're going to go ahead and thank you, CP65 and Gianni. And Bunny's she's been behaving herself. She's been actually really good. All right, we're going to get down to 1,000 feet. I'm not going to let Maple take tonight. All right, we're going to go ahead and do our right traffic pattern here. All right. Stereo cockpit. I love it. Buddy, I love that you're just teasing Maple. It's just absolutely fantastic. He gets so frustrated, as he should. Poor Maple. Poor Maple. Right, Bunny? Poor little Maple. Look at that. Look at that rock over there with that mountain there. That's awesome. See, Maple, Bunny's going to let you have it. She's going to let you have it next week. Actually, I don't think she will. Truth be told, she's just goading you. You should know better, Bunny. Or Maple. Here comes the landing gear. All right, notch your flaps down. Gumps check, gas, undercarriage, landing light is on. Make sure it's full. Prop is set. Light is green, trap is clean. Go ahead and put the cameras on, and here we go, friends. Make our way in. For last, can I get this? Maybe, hey, Captain Howdy, you think I'll win this one? Maybe I can win it. Let's see. Let's start our turn. Bedrock says, finally purchased a 737 MAX, just made the second landing in it. The first landing scared the hell out of the passengers. Oh, I'll be doing that for sure, Bedrock. You know me, right? It's good to know. All right, second notch of flaps coming in. Make our way in. Look at that rock. Man, that is beautiful right there. Look at that. Scenery. Lovely, 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 appetizing scenery. What is Bunny saying? Hey, blue skies. You're not going to even stay to watch my final landing here for the night? Oh, I see how it is. Places to go, people to see. Is that right, Bruden? Let's go ahead and do third notch of flaps. That's all right, buddy. Thanks for joining, Bruden. You know I just give you shit, just like you give me. What's weather like? Weather's beautiful. Weather is beautiful. All right, look, we got the rabbit lights. Bunny, look at the rabbit lights right there. See, it's guiding us right into the airport. Pull some of that throttle out. Who's up there? Is Bats? Oh, N911's watching. Kind of feeling it. Oh, baby, get down. Here we go. Thanks, Captain Red Sky. Lights are on the wrong side. All right, let me get the... I love how when we go over here... Thanks for that 8x10 CP65. I love how... Look at me bounce around here. Look at this. I love that. Like I'm over here. Look at this. Look at the nose gear. Look at that. Look at the shock in that. That's freaking awesome. Look at this. That is awesome. That guy in practice so far? Nice. Here comes Matey. Matey. Oh, you gave me an 8x10? Well, thank you, Matey. Wow. Who do I owe the pleasure, Matey? You actually gave me something better than a 6? Thanks, Matey. Appreciate it. Love this plane. Glad I picked it up today. Nice practice. It's awesome. Yeah, I do. It's fun. Here comes Tashi. Oh, that was just before the frickin' numbers, right? No, I said Maple. I said Maple. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Who's coming in next? Buckle Bunny says, icky plane? Bunny, you need to, like, get this plane. It's awesome. Here comes Leaving Unalive. See, I'm telling you, she's just going to toy with you, Maple Leaf. You know this. She's just going to toy with you. I got the GTN 750 on mine. It's cool. What, how did you get it to work? Mine doesn't work, Proctus. Mine isn't working. Only glass cockpit. I know, right? I know, Captain Audi. She's just goading Maple Leaf. Like, she totally knows what she's doing. She's tormenting him. She's like, all right, you can take the lead. And then she's not going to let him take the lead. She's totally dicking with him. All right, here comes TJ Turner. TJ Turner. I'm disappointed that X403 didn't join us tonight. But Gianni says yes. Nice landing, TJ. Nice landing. Here comes Wingman 21. Let's see how he does. He still only has like one wheel. Until he gets closer, then he has three. But like, look at this. This is so ridiculous. Then the front wheel, watch. Front wheel will show up. There it is. Nope, then it goes away. There. Nice landing, Wingman. God, I love that plane. I'm going to have to fly that next time, I think, for GA. Practice says, Symphonetic, there is a hot fix from Just Flight 8 hours ago to fix the GT. Oh, good to know. Thanks, Proc. Sorry, man. I think you mentioned that before and I missed it. Oh, no! Did he bounce? Judges. Did Summercal bounce? Because if Summercal didn't bounce, I think he's got it. But it looked like he might have just slightly bounced it. I think he was close. Here comes Original Happy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. One bounce. You get one bounce. Original Happy. He bounced it twice. That's all right. Still look good, though, brother. Still look good. Here comes Johnny Mont. Hell of a guy, by the way. He did not bounce Emmett. Emmett the Nemesis. So you're going to give it to Kyle, Emmett? You're going to give it to Kyle? Oh, Emmett, come on. Come on. You can't give it to Kyle. He already's, like, tied it a couple times tonight. Here comes Johnny Mon. Hell of a guy, by the way. Oh, God, that sounds so good. Listen to that sound. Beautiful landing there, Johnny Mon. Give it up to Johnny Mon. That was a hell of a landing. We got Leave None Alive. He says, Practice says, oh, and I love Just Flight. Just made it work for MS-24 for free. Yeah, exactly. And he says, yeah, screw PMDG. Did you hear me going off about that earlier, Practice? And then I had a couple of my moderators like say, Symphony, be careful. Because they're just protecting me because they know I'll feel bad in the morning. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. No, I won't. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. No, I won't. What do I owe them? I don't owe them shit. I do love their planes, though. I do love their planes. Captain Howdy says they can have all my money. Exactly. They can have all my money. And they do have all of our money. With their new their pricing model, they do have all of our money. Here comes Leave None Alive. Coming in, bringing it. Look at it. It's just an look at this. They have all of your money, not mine. Right, Maple? Is this a flyover? What's going on here? All right, nicely done. Leave None Alive, nicely done. Is that it? Who won this one? Who has what? Bunny ass. Who won that? Do tell. Bats? Bats the Symphony. That guy, Practice, Matey, and Kyle Summers. I didn't get in that. I didn't get into it. Did I float it too long? Wow, what was that? I was like 5 octaves too high. I don't know what that was. A four-way. Johnny and SimFans. See, there you go, Gianni. That's what I'm talking about. You pulled a maple, SimFanatic. What did I do? Float too far down? What do you mean I pulled a maple? Don't put me in the same category as maple. Those are fighting words. I didn't land early. I didn't land early there. I landed late. They landed before? No, there's no way they landed before. I saw the runway numbers go behind me. Piper Arrows nailed the landings. There you go. Practice. All right, so we have. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go back and do a rerun here. Johnny Mon says, "Great stream, Sim." Thank you, Johnny. Dropping another $2 dono. Johnny Mon, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Great stream, Sim.
Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it. And appreciate all of you being here. 47 right now. Friends, thanks so much. Honestly, you guys and gals make the world go round, especially the sim world go round. And I need to get this in the books or I'll forget. So let me put this in here real quick before I close out. So it was that guy, Practice. Matey. And Kyle. All right. Congratulations, friends. Let's give it up to our friends that won. So we've got our first landing challenge was Tashi and Kyle. Good job, Tashi and Kyle. Good job there with that first one. Our landing number 2 challenge was N911, Tashi, Draco, and Summer Kyle, you got in all of these? What the fudge? And then the last one, that guy, Practice, Matey, and Kyle. Have a whip on me. Hey, thanks, Practice. Practice, thank you so much for the dropping the $5 dono. Practice, thank you, man. Practice dropping the 5 bones in the house. You guys are too kind. Too kind. Wait, where was I? I gotta do the heart on you, Practice. Let's get some orange whips and some blue skies to Practice and Johnny Mon. Hell of a guy, by the way. This is to you guys. Blue skies, orange whips, and some STDs. Thank you, guys. Poor Maple. That's right, buddy. Poor Maple. Oh, Licky sighs. ZX Pilot dropping the blue skies. Captain Red Sky dropping them in. I think it's about time for a giveaway, don't you all think? I think it's about time. Bats dropping in 350. Everyone is a winner. Now buy an A350, right, Howdy? I'm going to buy the 737 MAX 8. Bats, thank you, sir. Bats dropping in a $3.50 dono. Thank you, Bats. I appreciate it, my friend, my pal, my amigo. Thank you, sir. Here's to you, Bats. There you go, Bats. And where the hell was I? Oh, here we go. Here you go. Blue skies, orange whips. I'll even give you the first officer because you reminded me to do LRM. Gianni says, can we do Suriname legs next time? Hey, Gianni, join our Discord server if you haven't. Somebody drop in a exclamation Discord in chat so that we can get Gianni and the rest of you that aren't a member of our Discord. This is only the surface, friends. We've got Tashi that does a community flight every Friday night. He calls it Shenanigans. You guys just take off yourselves and fly in Discord, play games, Call of Duty, which I might be doing later tonight. We'll see. As long as the couch doesn't get me. As long as the couch doesn't get Maple. Maple has been a couch victim like 8 weekends in a row. And but definitely check out the Discord server there, Gianni. And we have a suggested flights channel. And look at this. Our good friend Old Flight Sima is in the house. Love you, long time Sim fanatic. I love you too, buddy. Hey, Shane, I was telling everybody, May 28th, watch for May 28th. It's going to be Shane, Mr. Oz Flight Sima, and yours truly, Sim Fanatic. We're going to do a joint live stream. We're probably going to be in, Shane, didn't we decide on the new Piper in the 2024, like it flew tonight? We'll be flying a GA flight. Watch for it. Put it on your calendars right now. It's going to be 0130 Zulu, May 28th. Don't miss it. If you miss it, be there or be square. That's actually a rectangle, by the way. Good to see you, Oz Flight Simmer. Friends, I might be doing a members only. I don't know. I got to see. I got to get my contacts out, and then, got to eat some dino nuggets, Captain Howdy, like I always do. But I might do a members only stream later tonight, and then I might swear like a drunken sailor in it, because that's what I do when I play that game, because it ticks me off. But I've been doing pretty good lately in it, but we'll see how Captain Howdy is in it. We'll see how Maple does, and the rest of you. Until next time, Wednesday, we're going to plan on doing a 737 MAX 8. We're going to check out the PAP 3. I want to say thank you to our good friends and partners, WinWing. Flight Sim Mods, again, pick up the Flight Sim Mods, give them some love, and pick something up. Flight Sim Mods, and what happened? Matey, dropping in an $8 dono. Matey, thank you so much, my friend. Matey, thank you for dropping in the $8 dono, and let's give Matey some love. My goodness, friends. Pouring on the love tonight. What do I owe the honor? Thank you, Matey, so much for that $8 most generous donation. I appreciate it, my brother, my pal, my amigo, and all the rest of you. Thank you so much. And although, hey, it doesn't take monetary donations, I appreciate all of you for just being here, being a part of this wonderful community. Thank you so much. But I do want to thank again Matey, Practice, Johnny Mon. I want to thank let's see, Sky Dreamer, Kyle Summers, and who else? I'm missing some others, but all of you that have been here tonight, the new subscribers, and the long timers, the short timers, and everybody in between, like I always say. Friends, check out the Wednesday stream. Don't miss it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it well, but we'll try it. We'll give it the old college try in the 737 MAX 8. Later, Buckle Bunny. Later, Captain Red Sky. Later, Gianni. Later, Marion Harris, a.k.a. Chipper Sneeze. Thank you again for the donut, Chipper. TJ Turner, Captain Howdy Bats, and CP6565, Matey, Captain Howdy, All's Flight Sima, and let's see, who did I miss? Maple Leaf Practice, and all the rest of you. Love you. Mwah. Kisses to y'all, and good night. Oh my God, what just happened again? There's another thing that just happened. What is going on, friends?
Made famous by the Blues Brothers, the Orange Whip is basically a boozy orange Julius, and it's fantastic. So much I'm making one now.
That's awesome. JJ Stevens, thank you for the $5 dono, and you're right. It is from the Blues Brothers, the Orange Whip. Orange Whip, Orange Whip. Multiple orange webs. JJ Stevens, enjoy that orange web. All of you, thank you so much. And again, thank you, JJ Stevens, and the rest of you. I am going to finally sign off because I just talk too much. Just ask my wife. She knows it. You all know it. Good night, friends. Blue skies. Until Wednesday, we'll see you soon. Good night, my friends. God, that was so anticlimactic. Thank you, guys. Love you all. Good night, TJ Turner, Practice, Marion Harris, Maple Leaf, Shane, also Light Summer, leaving on the live 6, JJ Stevens, Gianni. Thank you for joining Captain Howdy, Captain Red Sky, Buckle Bunny, and Bats, and everyone else that I missed, because there's still 36 in here. Go home. Go to bed. Or no, wait, don't go to bed. Watch us. Go to our Discord server. Come join us for that. Maybe a pilot debrief. I don't know. Love you guys. Peace out. Blue skies.
Taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling